Hi everyone, I'm showing you how I got this reverse smoky eye look. I'm testing out the new Grande Lips lip plumper. I put it on before I did my makeup. You can definitely see a difference at the end of the video. Using Smashbox Photo Primer, and I'm applying it mainly around my T-zone area. Using the LA Girl Cosmetics concealer to prime my eyes. I'm using a flat, dense brush to buff that into my eyelids. Taking a beauty blender just to grab up the excess product. And then to make sure I have no creasing the entire night, I put a little bit of the Laura Mercier powder on my eyelids, and this really sets everything and makes your eyeshadow last all night. Make sure to get any creasing out because you don't want to set the creases. Grabbing the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette and taking the light brown shade and a big fluffy brush to buff the shadow all over my eye. Then going in with a smaller tapered fluffy brush and going in with a little bit of a darker shade. I'm putting that a little bit closer to my crease and not buffing it out as much. Now I'm going in with an even smaller fluffy brush for the deepest shade to put right above my crease. For the lid color, I'm using the Natasha Denona mini palette in the lightest color. I'm tight lining my eyes with the Marc Jacobs liner in black. This really helps to blend the lashes together, and especially if you're wearing fake lashes. I'm mixing the black and brown shade to stamp onto my lash line, and this makes the eyelashes blend even more seamlessly and isn't as harsh as just plain black liner. I'm putting mascara on my eyelashes before I go in with my false eyelashes as well. These are the Christina lashes and using Duo Glue. I love mixing my foundations, so I'm using the Makeup Forever HD foundation and the L'Oreal Lumi foundation. I usually start putting my foundation towards the center of my face and then blend out so it's not super thick when I put the rest of my face on. This is the Morphe flat blending brush, and I really like the way the foundation comes out when using this. And I can't do my face without using a beauty blender. I have a few pimples on my face, so I'm using the Ilia concealer to add a little bit more coverage, and then I will use that for under my eyes as well. using Max Fix Plus, and I do this in between layers of my makeup because it really makes everything last and doesn't look as dry since I tend to have more dry skin. To set my T-zone, I'm using the Laura Mercier powder, and I'm just put a tiny bit under my eyes because, again, my skin is really dry, so if I put too much on, it looks pretty cakey. To finish off the lower lash line, I'm using a brown liner and then just smudging that out with a small dense brush. I'm using the light brown shade color in the palette and just kind of tapping that on top of the eyeliner, and I'm using a angled fluffy brush. Then I'm using the medium brown shade with a small packing brush and just kind of tapping that on as well and starting to lightly wing it out on my lash line. Now going in with the really dark brown color on a really flat brush and really smudging that into the lash line. And I'm also winging that out. And you can be messy with this because you're going to go in later to clean it up. And then I just wanted to add a little bit of warmth, so I added that red brick color to it as well. Now this is where the magic happens. I'm using a tiny bit of concealer on a flat shader brush. It's densely packed and it makes it so easy to really sharpen that line. Look snatched. My trusty Makeup by Mario eyeliner in the navy blue color. I find this not as harsh on my eyes as a black liner. To contour those chubby cheeks, I'm using the Vanity Makeup Cosmetics contour palette in medium. I always use the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and you can get that at CVS or drugstore, Ulta, wherever. It's a great brush. To snatch your jawline, try and go a tiny bit above your natural jawline, and that will make it look a little bit thinner, depending on your face shape, and just makes your jawline look really strong. If you're finding these tips useful and you're learning something, give me a thumbs up so I know to keep making videos like this. I'm using a flat angled brush and just tapping that onto my nose. I find using my finger to blend in nose contour very easy. Sometimes it works better than a brush, and I just feel like it comes out very seamless. Using Fenty Beauty Cream Blush, this is the coral color, one of my favorites. I find using a dense brush easier to work with creams. Spray, spray, spray. Fan, fan, fan. To highlight, I'm using the Mary Luminizer with a fluffy brush. This is a limited edition Real Techniques brush, and I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Bronzer Duo, or Film Star Duo. I use the darker color on the ends of my eyebrows, and then I'll go in with the lighter shade towards the front. Then setting those eyebrows with the clear brow gel. I wanted to fill in some of the space between my fake lash and real lash, so I just went in with a liquid liner and filled in between the lashes. I wanted to bring out the upper eyelid shadow just a tiny bit, so just using a fluffy brush and not picking up any additional shadow, just what's left on it. I wanted to brighten up under the eyebrow a tiny bit, so I put in just a light color. No shimmer or anything, just matte. And then of course spraying again and fanning again. This makeup literally lasted me over 10 hours. If you're finding these tips and tricks useful, give a thumbs up. Also, look at my lips. The Grande Lip Plumper definitely works. I forgot to put anything on my lips.